remember those amazing tarts, the beautiful pastry shells that I made earlier in the show? Okay, fine, you made them. We're gonna make the fillings now.
You did.
Yeah, I sifted some stuff.
Perfect.
So now we're gonna make the fillings for both sweet and savory. Oh my goodness.
I love it.
Yes. Okay, so the one you're looking at right now is mushroom, pancetta, and gruyere cheese.
Savory.
It's savory.
I like that.
Yes.
It's because I keep doing this.
Yeah, it smells good.
Well, everybody thinks of tarts, they think of sweet, you know, but there is savory tarts, and you know, I think it's quite simple to do, really. I mean, I've taken pancetta, and we all know pancetta, right? It's
just good.
Oh.
It just speaks for itself.
I think we need to have a moment about the pancetta.
I know. Silence, please.
But all I've done is taken this, you know, gone to the market, and they always slice it down. And in fact, it was funny. I was trying to buy it the other day, and he's like, "How do you want it sliced?" I'm like, "No, just give me a piece." "No, but I can slice it for you." I'm like, "Leave it whole, but just dice it up and just roast it down." Right?
Yeah.
No butter, no oil, no nothing in the pan because there's enough fat in there to get it going.
Yeah, you don't need any extra.
So then I put the butter in.
There you go. And now we're going to put extra.
A ton of onions. You know, this is like almost like a French onion soup base going on here, right? We get the onions in there. Get some fresh mushrooms, any mushrooms you like. You like shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, button mushrams, whatever.
Do you have a special mushroom that you love? Because I know you love shallots, even though you're not using them right now.
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel about your mushrooms?
I'm, you know, fresh is the key, right? But I like shiitakes. I like kingarengis. You know, these guys have a lot of meatiness to them. Oyster mushrooms take me back to my apprenticeship because I used to love those.
So simply you like them all?
Yeah, I was going to talk to you while I put the butter in so you wouldn't notice the butter.
I don't see anything right now at all.
But that's going to help. What I've done is I put a lot of butter in there, and the reason for that is I want it to stew down those onions. Or what do you want to cook that? Can you? I mean, see. If it smells like this when you're making it, how good is it going to be?
It's just going to be so good.
Right.
You don't even really need the shell.
So while I'm getting that going.
Kinda.
You know, it's funny you said that because when I made them, I actually ate the leftover.
Yeah.
But, so while that's cooking down, I'm going to flip over to the sweet because the thing is, you know, here we're dicing bacon and we're slicing mushrooms and there's a bit of work going on.
A little bit.
Right?
I mean, it's not that labor intensive, but there's a little bit of work.
But I thought, you know what, I wanted to show you the most simple dessert tart you can make.
Oh,
you know?
right.
And so what I've done is, I mean, Europe's Best got this great mixes out. They've got bananas and berries. I mean, it comes so fresh, so simple. So you take the berries and you put them in the pot. I mean, look how simple this is.
Are we done?
Almost. Hey, we're pretty close.
So we say all the time on the show, sometimes getting frozen is better than getting fresh because they're frozen at the height of their nutritional value, right?
You take
so when
a strawberry,
you take them out,
comes out, it's in the season, you eat it, wow, right?
Right.
What if it's not in that season? But if they've taken it, froze it, captured that season, it's in there, and these resealable bags, you take a few out, you put the rest back in.
Good stuff.
Right? A little
Or
lemon
use the whole
juice in there, lots of lemon zest, because lemon and berries, hello, you know. Just a little bit of what's that over there? Sugar. But it's a sweet tart.
well, I guess you have to add it in also because it's it's just natural sugars.
Well, but what we're doing here, and this is cornstarch, we're making a jam, basically. You know, we're going to let that, how much do we got? We're getting, oh, look at that.
Oh, it's doing quite well on its own.
It's doing really well,
there.
I'll tell you, I like
Don't
that
worry,
already.
I got an eye on that guy.
But what we're doing is we're making basically a jam, so we're just going to slightly mix this up just to make sure the powder's in there, and then you're just going to let it tick away. Just simmer and simmer and simmer. And I've got vanilla. Remember that vanilla that we stripped earlier? Don't throw the pot away. Throw that in there.
Throw it in there.
Make sure you take it out afterwards. It might be a little chewy. You know, but all you do is you just let that simmer. And the great thing is you can be doing multiple things. It ticks away. This is great on toast the next day. But what happens is it cooks down to a jam.
How long does it usually take for it to cook all the way down?
About 45 minutes.
Okay.
While it's
so you just
warm,
keep an eye on it.
you blind bake your tart shells. So what I've done is just taken those ones that you beautifully made and rolled out earlier.
I worked really hard on those.
Coffee filter, don't get fancy here. Some beans, laid them in there. We baked them off. The reason the beans are there so it doesn't puff up, it keeps it nice and flat.
Right.
Take them out. You can stick them in a little container and reuse them over and over and over again so you don't have to.
Yeah, good tip.
And then when this is hot, you would just pour that right in there. You know, look at that jam, eh?
So you want to do it when it's hot, huh?
Yeah. Now I don't have enough here because I used it on my other tart. But,
that's okay.
You know, the thing is, you can see the finished product right there. But then I've also just taken some whipped cream, a little bit of lemon juice, some sugar, some lemon thyme, and there's your topping to go right on top. You can put it over there.
After you've put that in hot, are you chilling the whole thing then?
Pop that in the fridge for half an hour and you're done.
Beautiful.
Back to this guy,
impressive
though.
dessert.
I know, isn't that simple?
Very
we made it in the
simple.
time that we're still doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Or
we're
an
bothering with
impressive
this one.
dinner. Yeah, it's worth it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't give up on it.
So
it's good.
Zucchini in there, some fresh herbs in there. Now the key with this one is once everything's cooked down, what I do is I actually pour it right into a big bowl and then mix Gruyere cheese into it.
Oh, nice.
You know, ton of, well, let's put it in there.
Yeah,
right?
why not?
And what you end up with is this really great gooey bacon mixture that then you pile that into your tart shell.
Yeah.
Now that's ready to go technically, but I wanted the cheese to be a little bit more, so I popped them in the oven for about 10 minutes, low temperature, and you end up with that baby over there. But look at that.
Beautiful.
Isn't that great?
Both of those recipes will be on our website. You make it look so easy, chef.
Simple.